Hi everyone, I'm Rob Fekete. I'm a jazz pianist from the Hamilton area, and I'm looking forward to playing some solo jazz piano for your listening pleasure on July 24th at 7 p.m. as part of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival streaming series. See you then. Ciao.
And good evening. Welcome. Juliet Dunn here on behalf of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. So happy to be here with you this evening for the Livestream Love Jazz series and featuring Rob Fekete, as you just saw. Before we get started, I'd like to do a big shout out and thank you to two of our major sponsors and funders. So the TD Bank Group, that has been our title sponsor for all 7 years. We're now in year 7, and also Ontario Creates. And a big thanks to them for believing in what we're doing and keeping music alive by doing live streaming as opposed to live events for now, keeping everyone safe. So thank you to our funder, the title sponsor and major funder. Thanks for that. Before we get started, before I bring on the featured artist, I'd like to talk to you about Niagara's online Summer Mardi Gras. We did it last weekend, so it was Saturday, July 18th, and it was a whole lot of fun. And it's a very long stream we did. It was 8 hours live, starting with the parade here in Niagara. We kept going back and forth between New Orleans and beyond. I'm going to play you a little promo of one of our featured artists during that event. And I'm doing this because even though the event has happened, you can still catch the stream on our Facebook and YouTube channels, which is at Jazz Niagara. So check this out.
Philadelphia Marcellus. I'm here with the Uptown Jazz Orchestra in New Orleans. We're looking forward to hitting that Niagara Jazz Festival July 18th. We will see you there. In fact, I think I hear the trumpets calling. What y'all got?
Sorry, I saw Bonnie backstage doing jazz hands, so I had to join in. So yes, it was a really, really fun day. It was it was so hot, probably hotter than New Orleans, but it was a really great day. So again, you can go and check out the stream. We've got what we're doing is we're chopping up all of the shows too, because there's so many. I believe we had 7 different bands featured, so you can watch the whole stream, or we'll also be posting. And Nick, our student Nick, I think he may have already done that, has posted the streams separately as well. So again, Facebook and YouTube, Jazz Niagara. Okay, let's get into our live stream Love Jazz series. We're going to keep jazz going as live streamed as long as we can. And speaking of which, if you'd like to sponsor a show, please reach out to us, sponsorship at niagarajazzfestival.com. Easy to sponsor a show and to help us keep this going, because that's the goal. And I hope you're all keeping safe in the meantime. So let me talk about our artist who's coming on. I've known him for a number of years. We go way, way, way back. And in fact, I'm going to ask Rob when he comes on if he remembers our first gig. We've done several gigs together. He's an incredible Canadian jazz pianist, vocalist, and composer, and he teaches and resides in Hamilton, Ontario. I know that Rob lives maybe just outside of Hamilton, but maybe he'll tell you about that, but very close to Hamilton. He's trained in classical and jazz traditions, and again, an amazing composer, and he aspires to build a bridge between modern popular music and older musical art forms. He teaches at McMaster and Mohawk College, so I'm hoping lots of his students are tuning in. And he's performed in the States, Great Britain, Holland, and various jazz clubs like Ronnie Scott's, and festivals such as the Cardiff Bay Jazz Festival. And he's also performed at the TD Niagara Jazz Festival. So we're proud to have him back again, and this time as a live streamed performance. So let me bring on Rob, and here he is. There he is. Technology. Rob, how are you?
Good, good. I'm enjoying this experience. It's it's working. It's working. As long as my Detour wireless keeps working.
Is this your first time live streaming?
Yes. Yeah. Just because I wouldn't even think about doing it because of where I'm sort of in the rural area, and so it's a little dangerous.
So you live not far from Hamilton, correct?
Yeah, probably about 12 minutes from like sort of downtown Ancaster, but it's far enough out that we don't get the high speed internet. I think I'm 4 telephone poles from high speed, so it's killing me.
So in terms of COVID and being in lockdown and not being around too many people, you were saying it's not too far from your normal everyday life, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because we're out in the country, we got a big spread here and a nice garden, so yeah, we're keeping pretty isolated out here.
Nice. And how often do you teach at Mohawk and McMaster?
Well, through September to about end of April is the sort of the contract season for most of us guys, musicians who do some teaching.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of musicians also have some private students, and so that goes on too, just through the year. 12 months of the year, and I do some stream now. I'm doing some streaming with them. So, but one on one, it seems to be okay. With the FaceTime thing or Skype,
Yeah.
it does. Even with the lack of the high speed thing, it seems to work okay.
Cool. So you've got quite a few students right now that you're teaching?
Well, right now, 3 or 4. Some of them kind of dropped out of the scene because of COVID, and
Yeah.
well, we'll see how it goes in September.
Yeah.
People coming
Absolutely.
back to the game. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what do you have lined up for us this evening?
Well, a bunch of tunes. I'm mostly jazz standards. I've got my own little twist on a bunch of standards um, that are pretty popular too. Get called a fair amount, but also a few a little more obscure ones. But I'm gonna also play about 2 or 3 of my own tunes too from a couple
Nice.
CDs. Yeah,
Nice. Are you gonna
yeah.
sing? Are you gonna sing as well or just play?
Today I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna
Okay.
play some tunes. Yeah.
Cool. Well, listen, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get out of your way and let you take over the stage, and I'll see you at the end of the show, or pull me in anytime. I'll be here. I'll be listening. But have a great show.
Okay, I will. Thanks very much, Juliet. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Looking forward to
Okay.
hearing you.
All right. Thanks, man. So, welcome to another session. I think the 37th session of the Niagara Jazz Festival, TD Niagara Jazz Festival streaming. Um, as I said, I'm gonna play some jazz standards from the American Songbook that a lot of people call, and sort of tunes that I've over the years have really enjoyed playing. And a few originals, probably 2, 3 originals as well in the mix. And speaking of that, my first tune I'm going to play is a tune called 3 Times Summer. It's off of my first CD entitled Ternary. It was August 25th, 2005 is when I recorded this, and it's one of the tunes on that track. And most of the tunes on my CDs are with a larger ensemble, well, a quintet and some trio, some quartet. But this tune out of those songs seemed to work pretty good on the piano, so that's why I chose it. So here goes, 3 Times Summer it's called. All right, 3-Time Summer, sort of inspired by the summertime and the lazy feeling that you get when you're sitting on your patio or something like that. A nice summer breeze kind of just floats in and mellows you out. So it's also in 3/4, so 3 times summer. So next tune I'm actually going to play is a Dave Brubeck tune, written about 1955. Tune I really enjoyed playing over the years, called "In Your Own Sweet Way." Dave Brubeck tune. Kind of fun, goes a few different places, and yeah, a lot of fun to play on. Next tune I'm going to play, a song called Golden Earrings. Old tune, written by Victor Young and James Livingston and Ray Evans in 1947-ish. I think first version was with Peggy Lee singing. It's a ballad, but I'm gonna change it a little bit, make it a little moody. Straight eights. Yeah, I hope you'll enjoy my rendition. Golden Earrings. Golden Earrings.
Nice. Hey, Rob.
Hey, hey. How's it sounding? Things
Good.
working out? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we're just working on one little technical issue on our side. So I'm just gonna play
Okay.
one of your videos I found called Mood Swing, if that's okay.
Sure. Is it so? Is it like lagging a bit? Something.
I'm gonna let Bonnie's gonna give you a call, and we're just gonna
Okay.
fix one little detail. And are you cool if we played this version I found on YouTube of you playing Mood Swing with a trio?
That's a name of the group, the trio group, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play that, and Bonnie's gonna give you a quick call, and then we'll be right back.
Okay. Sounds good.
Excellent. So that's Rob Fekete, everyone, playing for you as part of our live stream Love Jazz series. And I'm just going to play his trio called Mood Swing, and we'll be right back with Rob live. So let me just share my screen with you all. Here we go. And I hope you're all having a great night. It's beautiful here in Niagara. It's a lovely evening. Check this out.
Music brings us together, even when we're apart. That's why we support Canadian musicians, festivals, and award shows. It's just one of the ways TD's Ready commitment helps build a more inclusive tomorrow.
And I thought I'd insert a message from our title sponsor, TD. And I'm going to bring back Rob live for you here as part of our TD Niagara Jazz Festival's live stream Love Jazz series. And I think he's ready. Let's see. Rob.
Hey.
Hey, are you tuning your piano? Hey, sounding good.
I think, yeah, maybe.
I'm getting a thumbs up from Bonnie. Oh yes. I think we're getting a big thumbs up. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Is there any
So I'm going to let you
distortion
take it
there?
away.
Any distortion or anything like that? No? No, it's good?
No, that sounds really clear. Yeah.
That's weird, eh? I don't know what happened. Oh, maybe it was just that button again. Who knows?
That
Okay.
one button. Welcome to live streaming. Welcome to our new world. But you know what? It's not just us. Everybody's having stuff with live streaming. So
Okay.
it's just part of the new way. And I think people are very understanding because we just want to hear some music.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay,
You know,
good.
it's such a so thank you. I'm going to get out of your way and
Okay.
and we'll enjoy the rest of your show.
All right. Sounds good. Okay. Oh, wow. We're back. Hopefully things are better. Technical difficulties. I'm actually using an iPad for this, and I've got a little device that allows me to have a little external little hub that's got USB out, HDMI out, and audio out too. But so I've got a like a Pro Audio external sound card that's hooked up to my iPad, and wasn't sure it was that the issue, but it seems like it was a piece of the software that was causing the issue. But anyways, back to playing some music. I'm going to play another song I really like playing called "The Masquerade Is Over" by Ali Rubel, and the lyrics by Herb Magidson. 1938 was this song was composed. Again, it's a sung tune, usually a ballad. I've got a little bit of a ballad kind of thing going on, but also it's a little up at times too. So I'm going to play with it a bit. Hope you enjoy. Yeah, the masquerade is over. I think I'm going to play a song now. I'm going to play blues, 6/8 blues. I think you're going to recognize it. Most people recognize this tune. Something to loosen up with, maybe have some fun with. We'll see. I'll say the name after I play it, but I'm sure you're going to know it. All blues. Miles Davis tune. Fun tune to play with a group and play solo. That bass left hand montuno and playing off of that, it's fun. Next tune I'm going to play, I'm going to switch it up now. I'm going to play a stride piano piece off of my first album as well. The tune called Early Autumn. It's a Ralph Burns and Woody Herman tune, written in 1949. Yeah, it's again another ballad, but I'm approaching it as sort of a stride piano approach. There we go. Early autumn. Stride piano is a type of playing that is there's not a lot of guys doing it. It's really tricky style to play, and but I think it's part of the history that everyone should spend some time with, for sure. Let's see. Okay, the next tune I'm going to do is a original that I wrote earlier this year, based on actually I was looking at a painting called Nighthawks, and it inspired this piece of music, which I entitled Nighthawk. This Nighthawks painting, which some people may know, is by Edward Hopper, painted in 1942. The painting portrays people in a downtown diner late at night. You see through the diner's large glass window, and there's light illuminating a dark and deserted street. The picture shows no door into the diner, as if the scene is frozen in time. So I tried to sort of portray that in this piece of music. And that's what I'm going to play for you now, and I just entitled it Nighthawk. There you go. So, let's see. What I've got left here. Okay. Another tune I really enjoy playing, called The Touch of Your Lips. It's a Ray Noble tune. 1936 was composed. I play it in C. A lot of people like playing A flat. I've seen people playing a few different keys, but I'm playing this one in C. For those who care. Here goes. The Touch of Your Lips. Touch your lips. So, it's so weird looking into the camera of the iPad because I'm not sure where to look. I don't exactly know where the camera is. So it kind of looks like I'm looking left, right, or, you know, it must be strange for you people when you're watching. All right, the next song I'm going to play is another jazz standard that people enjoy playing on job and gigs. A tune called Alone Together, another ballad, usually written by Howard Dietz and Arthur Schwartz, dates in 1932. I am playing it more like a Latin piece as opposed to a ballad, medium swing. So I used to play with a salsa band for a bunch of years. You know, COVID hit and we kind of haven't been doing much lately, and so I decided I'd do something with this tune and that sort of flavor. Here goes, Alone Together. All right. Hope everyone's doing well. I wonder if anyone's even on right now. It's so beautiful outside. Patios, starting to open. I'm surprised, people aren't checking it out. First time out, it's an amazing day today. You notice that? Outside?
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's the first time out in Niagara. We're in phase 3.
Exactly. Patios must be packed.
Packed. But what's great is people are watching now, and they can also come back and watch you after
cool.
the fact.
Awesome.
Yeah. Did you want to do one more, Rob, or?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready to do one more.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'd love
How we
that.
doing time-wise?
Yeah, we're good, like right on time. So if you have
Excellent.
one more tune, and then I'll
One more
sign
tune.
off.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Really enjoying your show.
Awesome. Okay, so time for one more, guys. Another jazz standard, of course. And I'm going to play Time After Time, not the Cyndi Lauper tune, which is a good tune. Miles did that tune, but that's not the tune I'm doing. 1979 for that one. This is actually the Jewel Stein, Sammy Kahn tune from 1946, Time After Time.
Rob, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What a lovely show. How did that feel? Live streaming.
It was weird. It was, especially when we lost contact there, and halfway through, it kind of, it throws you off a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah, we just wanted
No.
we just wanted to make sure.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's the one thing that doesn't happen live. You know, you can just keep playing, but then also, you know, you've got that sort of chronological order thing in your head, and you're just feeling the, you know, the waves, and you just, and then it just,
Whoa. But, all in your best interest.
It's new. It's new, and it's you know, you just gotta change your headspace. I think it's definitely doable, and I think in the future, you know, I can see people doing it more. I'm gonna have to do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
But it's a definite different headspace, and I don't know how it is because I actually haven't seen anything yet myself streaming wise, so I don't know what it's like for the audience.
For the audience, yeah.
Feel about it, but
it's interesting. Yeah, no, it absolutely is. And we've met a guy on. Well, we need to follow up with him, but he's developed an app where he can integrate an audience clapping. So depending on who's watching, they can probably press. I don't know. I'm just assuming this is how it works. I haven't looked at it yet. But they can maybe press a button and it generates some applause. So either you get a thundering applause or like crickets. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. But it's kind of a cool idea, right? At least you'd get some instant feedback.
Well, I don't really need that. I don't think I mean, in this, you know, even that might be a little bit distracting. There's like a laugh track or something like that, you know, on those sitcom shows or something.
Right. Who knows? I'm still curious to see. Oh, anyway, but people were watching. We were listening. People were watching and listening, and it was just beautiful. You know, for myself, I've always said ever since we've started live streaming, as you know, I'm always running around and making sure everything's going okay at the events. It's pretty rare that I actually get to sit down and listen to what's happening at the events because I'm dealing with volunteers and sponsors and partners and all that. And so it's pretty great for me because I just sit here with my headphones and listen. And I love it.
Right on.
Yeah.
So
it's a highlight for me.
How many more of these you got? Oh, yeah, it's just continuing till whenever, right?
Yeah, so we've shifted now to Friday night jazz and Sunday afternoon world music. Because of the time difference, then we can bring in artists from overseas as well, right? Because it's often like 3 a.m. when we're doing these at 7 p.m. So we're doing Friday night jazz and Sunday afternoon world music. And as long as we can keep sponsors and funders, you know, coming on board, we'll keep it going, especially as long as we're all in lockdown. And even in phase 3, you know, it's new and not everybody's going to go out right away. And some people might not go out for a while. So we'd like to be able to bring them some music to their homes, you know?
Wow, cool. How's the latency across the sea?
Well,
like it's not too...
No, great question. I mean, we've had 2 so far. We had Floris Vindy from Holland. Oh, and we had Gabriel Palaci, who is actually from Argentina, lives in Mexico, but he got stuck traveling in Israel, so that was great. And it was actually really good. Yeah, just got to get that internet connection, and you're good to go. Yeah, and so this Sunday we have Clarel coming from Montreal. He's from Cameroon. Lives in Montreal.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, you guys too, whoever's out there.
Yes, check out Clarel. And so thanks again, Rob. Like that was a lovely show. It's so nice. It's like being invited into your home, you know. So it's super intimate. It's like personal.
That's very, very You're checking out my vase in the back there.
Yeah, looking good.
And all, you know,
no dirty laundry.
All the stain, you know, all the finger stains and the dust on the piano. I haven't cleaned it, you know.
From here it looks great. And it sounded great. And I'm hoping, I know you and I don't have any gigs lined up yet, but hopefully soon.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm looking forward to I hope things open up that way, you know, at least duos and
yeah.
You know, you doing much of that?
Well, great question. Yesterday, Peter and I had our first gig with an audience. So we were under a tent, and it was at a resident, like a condo development. So they, a few of them came out on a lawn, socially distanced, and then the others were on their balconies. It was actually pretty cool. It was really cool. Yeah, so that was our first one that wasn't live streamed in months. So pretty nice. Yeah.
I told you I have a wedding coming up. So,
Yes.
and you know, the guests all have to stand on the X's, you know, 6 feet apart. It's
Wow.
strange, but they're going ahead. At least they're able to do it, you know, and they didn't have to postpone, so they're kind of happy.
And at least the bride and groom get to kiss, right? They don't have to wear shields, hopefully.
Exactly. That'd be great.
I do. It's like Star Trek. It really is.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, thanks again, and hang out backstage. I'm gonna talk to you in just a second, and I'm just gonna say bye to everybody.
Okay.
And yeah, have a great weekend. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Okay, you too. Okay.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, ciao.
So once again, everyone, that was Rob Fekete streaming to you live from Ancaster here in Ontario. We're having beautiful weather. I hope you are too where you are. Please tune in this Sunday. We've got Clarel, who originates from Cameroon, and he lives in Montreal, and he's going to be playing for you as a duo, and I know he's got some lovely tunes with vocals as well. And that's Sunday, part of our Livestream Love World Series. So we've got jazz on Fridays now, world on Sundays, and we're working towards our One Love, a world music celebration, which will be on Sunday, September 27th. If you're interested in sponsoring our events, any of our events, please do contact us, sponsorship@NiagaraJazzFestival.com. We'd love to keep it going. And once again, a big thanks to our major funder and sponsor, title sponsor, TD Bank Group and Ontario Creates. Thanks. Have a wonderful night. Juliette Dunn on behalf of the TD Niagara Jazz Festival, and we'll see you next time. Take care.